Welcome to another episode. We react, cause that's what we reacting. We, and I'm the host number three. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Let's get into this WNBA basketball game, closing out the season, going into the playoffs. My girl made the playoffs. She pushed her team to get into the playoffs since, mind you, Indiana was the worst team last year. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016, man. Let's get to work.
7-1 here out of the Olympic break. They've been the WNBA's two best teams since we returned to action, and this Fever offense has been sizzling. Kelsey Mitchell has been the leading scorer in the Eastern Conference out of the Olympic break. Here's Hole on the drive.
Kelsey Mitchell, leading scorer after the break at the Olympics. I told y'all she a beast.
Floats it up and floats it in.
And she's really come alive.
Wednesday, she was right there though with 18. Clark looking ahead and finds Boston.
Yeah, that's got to be a part of the scouting report.
On the line in Minnesota with a 1-point lead here early from Indianapolis. Here's Kelsey Mitchell, catch and shoot, knocks down her first three.
One thing about Kelsey Mitchell, it doesn't matter how she starts, shoot it with confidence is the key. She already knows she's done the work.
Fever shooters and the Minnesota perimeter defense will be the storyline to watch here tonight as Collier knocks down her first.
Collier too, y'all gotta watch her because she was on the Olympic team too. She's a beast. Remember I said that to you.
Shot of the evening. This Fever backcourt has been the best in the WNBA here out of the break, and nobody defends it better than Minnesota. There's Mitchell, head full of steam, little scoop shots.
They want to stay with that tempo, maybe even tire the Fever out a little bit.
Clark working on Natisha Heidemann, who's just checked in. She's a good defender too, and Clark, that was not
Step back.
easy, but got it to go. Minnesota shooting just 29% here in the first quarter. Clark looking aggressive. Clark
Dinner's ready. Gave too much space.
launches and hits a three. And here is Clark off to the races. It's a 2-on-1. She'll bounce for Mitchell. Mitchell got it to go, and a foul.
It's one way to do it.
Here's Heidemann. The hesitation goes behind the back to Collier. Extra pass, and Lassini knocks down a three.
And you talk about a rhythm shot there. I mean,
Lassini, 2 for 2 from out there.
Yeah, beast, the center.
it's so important when you have those breaks, whether that's timeout, in between quarters, in between halves, to come out with the exact same energy.
Dinner's ready.
And especially, that's one way to do it on that defensive end, and really just make it extremely difficult for not just Clark, but all Fever players to score.
Heidemann attacking Clark and rolls it in. Shooter's touch. 6-year pro Adam Marquette. Mid-second rounder who's really found a spot in the WNBA. It's Clark just weaving her way inside through traffic and got it to go.
She's becoming quite the transition player. I mean, not only with her passing, but also with her scoring. And
they're showing off that depth here so far. Wheeler just blows by Collier and lays it in.
yeah, you got to come with it any time of the day, all hours, and that's hard to do, especially when they have bad days too.
Clark going behind the back, bounce pass, Mitchell into traffic, shot too strong. Smith can't clean up. Offensive rebound and rolls that one in. They would have one more win this year than each of the last 2 years combined. So look at Mitchell, Clark playing catch, and Clark cashes in on a three.
You see that in the snapshot, but just kind of the execution right now for the Fever. Again, it's not always about the mix of the makes. It's just about the right play.
Good defense there by Carlton. Shot clock down to 5. Boston trying to create with the shot clock low, and Boston will.
And if you don't send multiple bodies at Boston, it's
back for Collier. That pass was deflected into the hands of Hines Allen. Wrap around pass to Carlton. Oh, that was pretty.
That was beautiful.
Very new roster on the fly, and she is shining here in the second half of the season. Alana Smith lines up and knocks down a three in Minnesota.
Got some shooters out of Minnesota. Goddamn.
Minnesota defense has been smothering. The Fever have gone 4 minutes now without a made field goal. Carlton off balance, splashes it home. It's a 14-0 run.
Being able to read the defense.
14-0 run. Godly.
Lexi Holmes, excellent defender, so just coming up and having that call.
Mitchell trying to get Indiana going, and she will with a 3-ball. Fever feel like they probably could have got a better look out of their possession. Collier straight away, knocks down a 3.
Yeah, and that's why. But again, silencing the crowd after what looked like a really big 3 of the second half.
Boston on the drive, gets inside and banks it home. So Aliyah Boston, a lot more on the line than that. Minnesota battling for number 2. Fever trying to hold down number 6, and they lose Alana Smith underneath. Trying to pick up the intensity defensively. Here's Williams firing it inside. Collier hangs and lays it in, and Nafisa Collier's having quite a quarter. This is a Minnesota defense that has been the lead all season long. Fever had their way with it in the first quarter. Clark trying to get Indiana started, and maybe that'll help. Clark driving on Carlton. Clark hangs, and Nafisa Collier sends her back. Collier with the late help. Minnesota with numbers. Extra pass. Williams shot fakes the 3, pulls up, and connects. Collier into a double team. Kick back out. Heidemann shot fakes the 3. Heidemann gets inside. Look at the ball movement here from the Lynx, and Hines Allen cashes in.
They got great chemistry, the Lynx.
Boston seeing 2. That help comes late. Really good defensive sequence there for Minnesota. Mitchell on the drive, the floater, and she gets it to go.
Got to be able to capitalize and start with your D. Shots aren't falling. See if you can make somebody fall.
With that high-low for Minnesota, it's been lethal.
Tad late, and the Lynx are able to punish him.
Oh, corner 3, knocks it down.
And we've seen it ever since the break. Lexi Hall has been out.
Clark, Mitchell, wide open.
Count another 3 more for Kelsey Mitchell.
Williams on a crossover. Williams gets inside, floats it up, shot too strong. There's Dorka Juhas back for Williams, and Williams won't miss from there.
Be a bit more aggressive. She took the ball from you. Gotta get more aggressive, baby.
Boston setting up Clark.
Dinner is ready.
ABC.
Beautiful basketball, great execution.
Clark looking for space, feeds it into Boston. Boston one bounce and lays it in.
That's Fever basketball.
The score, y'all. There's 5 minutes left. Look at the score.
Right there.
Williams launches and hits a 3.
You cannot be given that much room. Excuse me, y'all. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. 7:07. And I ain't been asleep yet. I'm tired.
Big shot, Courtney Williams. Anderson feeds it back to her. This time it's Smith. Smith muscling inside. Mitchell launches and hits a 3. Heidemann thought about the 3. Heidemann on the drive. Bounce pass into the corner. Carlton launches and hits a triple. Big shot after big shot tonight here from Indianapolis. All WNBA first-team candidates have shown out here tonight. Smith extra pass. Carlton, big shot, Bridges. Smith can't hit the 3. Look at Carlton making another impact play. And Williams dialing up a triple. Samuelson pulls down the rebound. Nice job by Heidemann to evade it. Clark back for Samuelson. Hits a 3.
Way not to give up on.
They need to stop badly here. Minnesota with a 5-point lead. Heidemann driving on Samuelson, gets by her, draws the foul, and Minnesota has turned it on when it's mattered here.
In that third quarter, and it just made him pay bucket after bucket.
Carlton started all of this, and she's trying to end it. Bridget Carlton, her third 3 of the fourth quarter, when they barely had a pulse. McBenley back for Hall, who answers with a 3. Indiana just barely. Who earned their 25th win.
They got us fair and square. That's what's up. It's cool. To the next one. Good. Minnesota, probably in them. To the next one, man. I'm gone.